Hello there, my Virgo collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness, Virgo. Someone is focused on something that you're focused on, but for two different fucking reasons here. There's the King of Pentacles, there's the Queen of Pentacles, there to the Six of Cups. Virgo, those of you that tend to stay in messy relationships or partnerships, or those of you that have a particularly messy ex, or an ex that is kind of in and out of relationships or partnerships. You were between the Three of Cups, there was you, there's the King of Wands, and then there was the Ace of Pentacles. So someone that you confide in is confiding in someone else that you used to know or you used to have a relationship or partnership with. They're creating a wobble in your situation. I don't know that you're seeing it, but you're definitely experiencing it. Yeah, you need to, I don't know, some of y'all need to be mindful of who the fuck you're confiding in and why. Keep your conversations short and sweet and to the point, and some of you need to avoid any exes or anyone associated with your exes. Feels like that King and Queen of Pentacles were together at one point in time, but they're not. But they play games together. So it's kind of break up to make up, or those of you, if your partner feels the need to have you listen to their new relationship or partnership woes, yeah, move on to the next with that. Or anyone associated with that ex, yeah, you need to be in silent mode right now. Especially those of you wanting to achieve a dream or goal. For some of you, this could be the person that every time you get a raise, they want to know what you got going on in particular. That could be that King or Queen of Pentacle vibes. These are people that's close to your energy. These are people that you would be having these conversations with. But they're, I don't know, this is a friendship group. This is a work dynamic. Those of you, if you have shared friends with your exes, I mean, keep those conversations ex-free. Some of you keep those ideas or keep those goals to yourself. You need to learn and establish healthy boundaries, so that way you can not get stuck in. Some of you, I feel like you actually listen and give a fuck if your partner chooses like shitty partners, or your partner has romantic problems, or if this is like a friendship vibe. That King and Queen of Pentacles go back and forth with each other. They're both dependent upon each other. Now that could be you and that ex, or those of you from like a work perspective. It's preventing you from moving forward and blocking any sort of options or opportunities. But as people that's close to you, it is people that's close to you. Yeah, those of you with the codependency and the oh. They cloak themselves as a friend. Look at that with the Emperor, the Empress. Those of you, when you choose your friends, those of you that are newly single, or those of you, it's like the whatever the fuck the group dynamic is with you. Some of you off your social medias. What's your favorite astrologer? Yeah, the Six of Swords. They're at the full. Look, this is a conversation you don't need no part of, or some of you need to kind of keep your mouth shut when it comes to an option or an opportunity. Especially those of you, if you're the group dynamic with you, those that you have drinks with, those of you that you go out, maybe it's a party, maybe it's someone that you run into while getting coffee. It's mindful of that vibe. That King and Queen of Pentacles are together or were together, or they do that sort of breakup to makeup vibe, or they play both sides of the situation. So from a work perspective, this is someone, if you're working on a new idea, they want to kind of figure out what that option or that opportunity is. If this is like a romantic vibe, those of you that actually want to listen to your ex-partner's fucked up relationship or partnership, avoid that energy. Now, there's something here at the celebration that's particularly for you. But they want to take advantage of that situation. The King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, there to that Ace of Cups. They literally want to piss on your parade or piss on this option or this opportunity. I don't know. Keep those dreams to yourself. You're manifesting some interesting vibes. But I feel like this is people that you have drinks with. This is people you have drinks with, whether it's coffee or it's who you hang out with. And again, with the High Priestess energy here, those of you from a work perspective, that King and Queen of Pentacles were once partners, or they kind of go back and forth. So maybe they just, they're temporary friends, or they're always in temporary relationships or partnerships, but they play everybody. They play everybody. Turn down those drinks opportunities, or some of you, don't be so, it's kind of like the emotional vulnerability of something, or those of you, yeah, keep those good ideas. Keep those good options to yourself. Because this is that lucky option, that lucky opportunity. Those of you in particular that has an ex, and every time you get a raise, it's kind of mindful of that energy as well. These people aren't your friends, but they ask you a lot of way too personal questions. Libra, the Tower, there to the Hierophant. Ooh. Some of you, I want to say it's a tricky situation, but not really. Keep those ideas to yourself. Keep whatever the fuck it is you're focused on to yourself. And some of you, quit listening to your ex talk about their shitty relationship or partnership. I feel like for some of you, that's the vibe. But this could be a work situation with you. Maybe some of you avoid those interpersonal romantic relationships, partnerships, or friendships in the workplace, because that may affect promotion energy with you. I don't know. You're pulling a good vibe. Keep it grounded and focused, and don't let your emotions overwhelm you. Some of you, seriously, going out for drinks, or those of you that, what's the topic of conversation over coffee or something like that? I don't know, whoever you're dealing with isn't very happy. I feel like there's an achievable dream or goal. But your partner, your ex-partner, don't have no sort of say-so in the vibes. So this is success comes in for you once you get out of a not-so-successful sort of a time in your life. Those of you with a codependent ex, you're looking really good, but for all the wrong reasons. Some of you, seriously, who gives a fuck if your ex is single or whatever the hell kind of a relationship or partnership they went through. Mindful of the trauma bonding. Keep it light, simple, and far more focused on you, because it's all about you. That's the King and Queen of Pentacles, though. So, King and Queen of Pentacles, that's a couple, or that's the group dynamic that doesn't have the success that you do, wanting to sort of create an option or an opportunity around that successful vibe. Some of you, this could be a work situation. So honestly, with the High Priestess showing up there, those of you, if you're sending out your resumes, or those of you with great ideas, keep those great ideas to yourself. Hi, Virgo. Temperance Angel. It's not that complicated, and it shouldn't be that complicated for you. This is like a blessings energy, but you got to make sure that you're keeping it very light, bright, positive, and optimistic, and you're making super smart choices. Some of you, who are you having drinks with? I don't care if this is coffee vibes or this is you're going out. Who are you having drinks with? Especially those of you that get a little too emotive or a little too personal when you're drinking. That King Queen of Pentacles work together. That King Queen of Pentacles work off of each other. So they kind of play games. That's kind of the whole point. One's codependent upon them, and then the other one is wanting to be codependent upon you. Or whatever the codependency vibes is on this, it doesn't work out well for you. So wait. Some of you may wait to sign that contract, or wait for that option, or wait for that opportunity, just because that's the most sensible thing to do. There's something here with the timing of something as well. So you need to, it's almost like you need more of a lackadaisical approach to something. But that creates an interesting kind of oddity to the vibe. You need to talk things out with someone that gives you great advice without giving a fuck who the hell you are. So talk it out, work it out, figure it out, understand it, and really make sensible choices here. Yeah, some of you, now isn't the time to sign that contract. That King, Queen of Pentacles are dependent upon you, but at the same time, you don't want them codependent upon you. So, romantic energy, work-life vibes on this, Virgo. Take what yours, leave what the fuck isn't. You need sensible choices. You need sensible choices, but someone don't want you thinking sensibly. For some of you, stick to seltzer water if you're going out. If you're doing like a business meeting, or you're meeting somebody that you used to know, or somebody that you used to be friends with, or stick to like coffee or tea or some shit like that. That King and Queen of Pentacles, they work together, but they're kind of like on it again, off again. That's sort of the vibe on this. So whoever wants to bitch about their failed relationships or partnerships, next, change the topic. And those of you, when it comes to like a work situation, you could literally be sending out your resumes, and that's creating an interesting sort of vibe when it comes to HR. There's success here for you, but it's successful for you. But who is dependent upon your successes? But it's someone's ex. That's the whole vibe. It's like the King and Queen of Pentacles are 2 for 1. But they're kind of messy as fuck. So those of you from a business perspective, this is your business partner, but their partner wants to be all up in the energy too. So I feel like it should be more of a focus on you, less of a focus on a partnership. And definitely, before you bring somebody else into the vibe, make sure they ain't got a messy, codependent type of a relationship or partnership, especially if there's a financial obligation going on here. Look, they're just fucking messy. They're just messy. So take what's yours, leave what's not, and make sensible choices here. Go for coffee. But don't let that conversation be about you. Don't let that conversation be about you, or your accomplishments, or your goals, or what your future thoughts are. You know what I mean? Hey, fun Virgo. Peace, love, and light.